Hello there, Taurus. This is going to be your monthly tarot reading for January 2017. And this reading is for Taurus's sun, moon, and rising signs, and also others who have Taurus in their charts. You may also resonate with this video as well. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. Not to take up too much time of the reading, I'm going to come back once the cards have been shuffled for you, and I'll go ahead and start the reading. Alrighty, so I'm back with the cards. So the current energy in the month of January for Taurus, you have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the current energy right now is you're starting to communicate from a new space or a different space. It's like you're charging forth with things that you have not said in the past that you felt may have not been, that you were not maybe in the right space to say certain things or speak on things that were how you were wronged in the past. And now it's like you're communicating from that space and speaking your truth. Wanting to speak your truth, taking the risk and speaking your truth, not holding yourself back of fear. So there's something that you're being guided to say that you're not comfortable with stating. We are in the Mercury retrograde, so there's a lot about communication. However it works out for you, this is going to be some type of renewal here behind the words that you're speaking. It's like you've been holding on to something from the past that you should have, or what you felt you should have said or thought I could have said or expressed. Okay, your challenge and lesson this month, you have the King of Pentacles, which is Taurian energy. This is a Taurian older male, but it can be a Taurus person. So I feel like this represents you. Your challenge and lesson in this is to stand in your true power of who you are. Ultimately being the king. This is the highest level, from the page to the knight to the queen to the king. This is stepping into your true power and what you're capable of. How you're able to resolve the situation or the words that you're speaking has to come from a place of groundedness, stability, not coming from a place of manipulation, out of your ego, overly emotional, overcritical, over analyzing, but not too logical to where it's like you kind of trip yourself up. But being in this space is going to be kind of difficult for you to stand here as you are, because it's like an unknown unknown or untapped into aspect of yourself. So that's why it's a challenge, but there's a lesson, because it's going to uncover the truth of who you are and what you're capable of. But I feel like first you have to realize your worth and your true power within this situation. Your current focus, or where your focus should be, which is in your highest good, you have the Five of Swords. So you have a lot about communication. With the focus, excuse me, your focus being on the Five of Swords, this is going to help you overcome any miscommunication by standing in your truth. Even if that means you have to stand alone, or at the end of it, you'll be by yourself in some way, or people will turn their back on you, or people might disagree with what you said. And there might be some walking away, because there's two people here walking away. But this person has stand in their truth. They stand firm to what they're saying. It might be a little combative, whatever this is that you have to get out, but it needs to be said. And I feel like you'll be in a powerful position because you've had to overcome something that was difficult for you. But your focus should be on getting this out, no matter how difficult it is, how difficult it might be for you or others in the situation, or another in a situation. It needs to be said, because the past influence that's influencing where you are, which is the Knight of Swords, you have the Justice card. So as a past influence, this is you saying to myself that I have to do what's right for me. I have to speak my truth. I have to speak what I feel, because some of you might have feel like there was some injustice in a situation, whether it's to you, others, in a situation as a whole. Like, you have to speak on that, and it's not easy for you. But it's like this was divinely orchestrated because it's the major arcana. So it's like divine influence, divine guidance, and flowing with that, which is why it's new for you, being the knight. But you're willing to take the risk. It's like you have this urgency right now to say something. Your biggest strength is going to be the King of Cups. Your biggest strength is going to be speaking from your truth. He's draped in yellow and blue, throat chakra and solar plexus. So standing in your truth, honoring your heart's soul's truth, standing confident and standing firm in what you believe in. Solar plexus here again could be the sacral chakra, but speaking out passionately what's inside of your heart, what you truly feel, is going to be your biggest strength. And that you can't really go wrong stepping into your power. Speaking your truth honestly, what's in your heart. When you come from your heart, you can't go wrong. There's really no mistake, no matter how it plays out for you. Your biggest strength is going to be honoring how you feel about a situation passionately. I feel like you did this was wrong. I feel like this or that, and that's how you want to communicate. Coming from a place of your honoring, this is how I feel, so I need to say this. I have to. Because the outcome or the energy you'll be coming into is the Three of Pentacles. So you'll be rebuilding foundations, possibly. Maybe reinventing yourself, reinnovating yourself, building your own self up, your own self-worth out of this. It's like a boost of confidence, but on a practical level, not in an egotistical level, but it's feeling much better about yourself, knowing yourself much more. Because again, the challenge is the King of Pentacles and the lesson. So you knowing your true power and stepping into your true power, it might take some time. That's why you're creating it, you're building it up. Your suggested approach is the Six of Cups. Go back to the past, revert back to the past and what it made you feel. How did you feel in this situation with this person? Whatever the memory of the past is, tap into that feeling and emotion as to why you're here. Why are you gun-ho to say something? What is it? What sparked this injustice or needing to right some wrongs? What sparked that for you? Revert back to those old feelings of why I feel this way. Why I feel like this is not resonating with me. There's something imbalanced or something off about the situation. Did this person verbally abuse me in the past? Have they been walking all over me? How did I feel? How does the situation make me feel? To be your suggested approach. The shadow energy, you have the Ace of Wands. So the energy that's underneath the surface that you're not aware of, being the Ace of Wands, is that there's this spark of passion that's handed to you by the divine. It's like your higher self is like, here, do it. Move, do something. So it's like underneath the surface, you're not aware that your higher self is actually working through you. The divine is also working through you, working with you to make this move, to take this action. Okay, your biggest hope and your biggest fear, you have the Five of Wands. So your biggest fear is that you will not be able to make this turn out well for everyone, because you have the Five of Swords as your focus. So focus on overcoming this situation, even if that means people are going to be angry, people are going to walk away, you have to release. But I'm doing it because it's my truth. But you're in fear that it's going to be this energy of everyone barking at each other and not understanding where you're coming from. You're not understanding where they're coming from. But your biggest hope out of this is that you'll be able to overcome this energy. Somehow make peace. Even if that means, all right, well, we can't be friends anymore. We can't be together anymore. I can't work here anymore. I can't live here anymore. I can't be this person anymore. Whatever it is for you, even if that means releasing, stepping away, people misunderstanding you, whatever it is, you're hopeful that in some way there will be peace. And I feel like peace within yourself, or what you're saying, like, I just need to say this, I just need to get it out. And that is the most important thing, because again, remember, your strength is honoring your feelings and expressing that from your truth. The possible outcome, if guidance is followed, you have the Queen of Swords. So the outcome is that you are going to stand in your truth, and you're going to honor that. You're going to honor your heart, and you're going to speak from your heart. Got the heart chakra and the sacral chakra. So again, as a result of speaking your truth from your heart, you're in a much more stable position, with your throne being gold or yellow, the solar plexus, standing in your confidence and in your power, knowing who you are and what you want, speaking your truth. You're going to do it, I feel. Most of you are going to overcome this fear of confrontation, some type of battle. You're going to overcome that, and you're going to stand in your truth. You're going to honor your truth. You're going to nurture what it is that you want to say. Coming from a place, I feel like people will get where you're coming from and understand it, even though they might not agree with you. I feel like you'll be able to articulate it in a way that's not hurtful to anyone, or like you're disrespecting or blaming others. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card from the Angel Gods and Goddesses deck as angelic guidance for you in the situation for the month of January, Taurus. You have God of the underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. So you have to save yourself in the situation. You have to be your own motivator. Discipline yourself. Sacrifice something that needs to be let go of. This is all about this is like karma. Things that are in balance or things that are wrong need to be right, or what is right may necessarily not be right, and it may be wrong depending on where you are in the situation. So something that is not in harmony, in sync, resonant with you, that is not right, something that is wrong will be right, but you have to be your own savior in this. You have to discipline yourself. You have to sacrifice something in order to make this right. Okay, so it's like this risk here. All right. So I hope that this reading resonates with you, Taurus. I send you guys lots of love, lots of light as always, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.